Hello everyone. Good evening. Welcome to this session. So guys, this is our live session, live practice session for Maharashtra MBA CET. And today guys, on popular demand, I'll be starting off with reading comprehension. Okay, those of you who attended the marathon session yesterday, by the way guys, it was a great marathon session. And really hats off to everyone who was present in the marathon session, because guys, in 2 hours, we really smashed the CR section, if I can call that so, because हमने डिस्कस किए कि टॉपिक्स क्या क्या होते हैं एंड उनके मीनिंग्स क्या क्या है एंड उनको सॉल्व कैसे करना है, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस लेट्स से बिटवीन एन अजम्पशन एंड अ कंक्लूजन और अ कंक्लूजन एंड एन इन्फ्रेंस एंड सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ. हमने सब कुछ इन एंड आउट डिस्कस किया एंड वी ऑल्सो सॉल्व्ड अ लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. But yesterday we were supposed to start off with reading comprehension on popular demand. Guys, a lot of you have been asking me, ki ma'am, induct us on reading comprehension, induct us on reading comprehension. So that's what we're going to do today. Okay. Hello Ketki, good evening. Welcome to the session. Hi Sukanya, good evening. Welcome to the session guys. So these are our live practice sessions for Maharashtra CET examination. And you can also apply this for other states ke CET examinations bhi. Okay, because portions are more or less similar. Okay, so guys, let's get started, okay, with reading comprehension. Now, what I want to tell you is this entire week, I will dedicate it to reading comprehension for you. So, in today's session, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to first tell you about the basics of reading comprehension. Common mistakes students क्या make करते हैं. आप लोग में, you can share your problems with me कि reading comprehension में आपको accuracy आ रही है, नहीं आ रही है, कैसे चल रहा है, all of that. I want you to share it, okay? And after that, we'll also have a look at PYQs when it comes to RCs, and I'll show you a passage and exactly how you're supposed to read and answer that passage. Okay, and over the weeks, over the days, we'll have more practice sessions. Hi Monam, good evening. Yes, Dia. Good evening. Is there any playlist where you've covered the whole syllabus? Okay. So Dia, if you go and have a look at our playlist sections, आपको दो playlists मिलेंगे Maharashtra CET के लिए. One is a strategy playlist and the other one is an academic playlist. So in the academic playlist, yes, we have put up the academic concepts के videos here. Of course, maybe it will not be the whole syllabus, because that we have covered in our batch, which is the Maharashtra CET crash course batch, which is available for just 1500 rupees, 1499 to be specific. तो अगर full syllabus का coverage चाहिए, you just have to pay 1500 rupees. That's a basic minimum price. और वो आप पे कर सकते हो. उसके साथ साथ आपको सारे लेक्चर्स भी मिल जाएंगे, which is almost 40 plus live classes, complete coverage, e-books भी मिलेंगे, mocks भी मिलेंगे, and lot of practice questions भी मिलेंगे. पर या YouTube पे we have tried to cover the important topics. ठीक है, जैसे मैंने ग्रामर काफ़ी कवर किया है YouTube पे, vocabulary आपके लिए काफ़ी कवर किया है, तो वो आप देख सकते हो in the playlist section. Okay, and then you can attend the live sessions henceforth. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday will again be our marathon sessions. Okay. Hi, Suraj. Good evening. Welcome to the session. Okay. Right. So, Suraj, आपने question पूछा था CR का, वो question noted है. I have, मतलब मैंने उस पे आपके लिए question select करके भी रखे हैं. तो हमारी जो next critical reasoning class होगी, उसमें मैं आपको वो questions कराऊंगी. Okay. Along with assertion and statement and assertion के questions. Right. So, guys, let's begin with reading comprehension today. Okay. Yes. So, guys, first of all, अगर आपने reading comprehension try किया है, तो आपको समझ में आ गया होगा. See, if you have a look, see, I will honestly tell you, for all the OMETs, right, especially for the Maharashtra CET examination, the best source of preparation is your PYQs. Okay, and I lay a lot of emphasis on PYQs. For Maharashtra CET examination ले लो, CMAT examination ले लो, इन सब examinations में जो है PYQs का बहुत बड़ा रोल होता है. So if you're someone who has just started with their preparation and you're probably struggling with it, आप मतलब practice कहाँ से करें, portions कैसे खत्म करें, क्या क्या topics है वगैरह वगैरह, struggling with it, I would say the best place to start off with is PYQs. ठीक है, especially for RCs, guys, my strongest suggestion to all of you is please go through the previous year questions. You will really understand the level of RCs. You will understand the reading methods and you will understand how exactly you have to solve the questions. Okay, now when it comes to महाराष्ट्र CET एग्जामिनेशन जो RCs होते हैं गाइस, यू कैन गेट एनीवेयर फ्रॉम 1 RC to 4 RCs also आ सकते हैं. Nowadays a lot of these examinations have also eliminated RC from their syllabus, like SNAP has eliminated it, CMAT eliminated it this year and all of that. But we will expect कि ठीक है, हम लोग prepare करके चलते हैं कि महाराष्ट्र CET में RCs आएंगे and 1 से लेके 4-5 RCs के बीच में आ सकते हैं. If you feel, if you're someone who is scared of RCs, because generally CAT has a tendency to do that. अगर आपने CAT के लिए प्रिपेयर किया है तो then you would have RC से अगर आप डरने लग गए हो, मत डरो. If you're someone who is planning to skip RCs in Maharashtra CET examination, don't skip it, guys. Don't at all skip it. Okay, I will tell you why. People think that अरे इतना टाइम लग जाएगा पैसेज पढ़ने में और इतना क्वेश्चंस है and all of that. Don't skip the RCs, but that's the first thing. Okay, second thing guys, the CMAT, अगर हम CMAT के RCs देखें, महाराष्ट्र CET के RCs देखें and all of them, yeah, in some slots, केतकी 4 RCs आ चुके हैं. Okay, so I'm just giving you like 1 से 4 तो आप prepare रहना. Okay, now, so now guys, don't be scared of RCs. First of all, that's my first, मतलब आपको ये बताना चाहती हूँ, डरना मत बिल्कुल भी. It's very easy. It's very doable. और स्पेशली जो महाराष्ट्र CET के RCs आते हैं, वो उनका लैंग्वेज देखोगे तो भी लैंग्वेज भी सिंपल है. ठीक है, टॉपिक्स भी इतने कॉम्प्लिकेटेड वो सब नहीं है, टॉपिक्स भी सिंपल है. ठीक है, टॉपिक सिंपल है, लैंग्वेज सिंपल है, क्वेश्चंस हाँ डायरेक्ट भी आते हैं पर इन्फ्रेंस बेस्ड भी आते हैं, जैसे ऑथर का सेंट्रल आइडिया क्या है, ऑथर क्या बोलना चाहता है, बट दोस आर जस्ट सिंपल इन्फ्रेंस बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस. Okay, so don't worry about it. It is not at all very time consuming because simple है, language readable है, easy to read है. तो आप suppose there are 4 questions or 5 questions per RC, you can expect to complete that within around 5 to 6 minutes में हो जाएगा वो 5 questions. Okay, so it will take you about 1-2 minutes suppose to read the passage and about 45 seconds to answer the questions. You should be safe, so don't skip it. ठीक है, हाँ वो हैंग हो जाता है, दैट आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड. तो वो क्यों हैंग होता है ना केतकी, आई टेल यू व्हाई. क्योंकि जब स्टूडेंट्स प्रिपेयर करते हैं ना, ये मैं सब एग्जाम्स में देखती हूँ, चाहे वो कैट हो चाहे वो आपका महाराष्ट्र CET हो, सब एग्जाम्स में मैं देखती हूँ ये प्रॉब्लम. उनको पता है, मतलब स्टूडेंट्स नो दैट कि एग्जामिनेशन में 4 RCs आते हैं. आई गिव यू द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ कैट ही. दे नो कि एग्जामिनेशन में 4 RCs आते हैं, वहां तो फिक्स्ड है ना, दे नो कि 4 RCs आते हैं. सो बट व्हेन दे आर प्रिपेयरिंग, वो प्रिपेयर करते हैं, ठीक है आज RC करते हैं, चलो 1 RC कर लेते हैं, 2 RC कर लेते हैं. अब आपको पता है कि आपको रेस भागनी है 20 किलोमीटर की मैराथन की, और आप प्रैक्टिस सेशंस में 1-1, 2-2 किलोमीटर भागोगे, तो एग्जाम के दिन 20 किलोमीटर कैसे भाग लोगे? मैराथन के दिन 20 किलोमीटर कैसे भाग लोगे? सो दैट इज व्हाट आई वांट टू से. व्हेन यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग इटसेल्फ, इफ यू जस्ट प्रिपेयर थोड़ा थोड़ा कर करके, then how will you tackle that in the examination? So ठीक है 4 RCs आते हैं तो आप 5 की प्रैक्टिस करो, आप 6 की प्रैक्टिस करो लगातार, है ना. Then slowly your stamina will build and your brain will not hang, it will be sharp. And then अगर आपने 4 की प्रैक्टिस की है पहले, 5 की प्रैक्टिस की एक साथ, और एग्जाम में 1 आ गया, तो अब सोचो आपका you'll be so motivated and your accuracy will shoot up. So please guys, always practice more number of questions itself at a stretch than what is going to come. ठीक है, that you have to do. Now what are the common mistakes, or what are the common strategy mistakes that students make in the RC section? First, they feel that let's do reverse reading. Okay, वो लोग सोचते हैं कि क्वेश्चन पढ़ते हैं और क्वेश्चन पढ़ने के बाद उसका आंसर ढूंढेंगे. Okay, we'll not read the passage. This is one. I was once actually shocked to see there were certain videos, जैसे हर कोई they want to like trend या तो videos निकालते हैं and topics निकालते हैं. तो there was this one video and one student told me कि ma'am, should I go through this and should I follow this? And the video headline or title was how to answer an RC without even reading it. Okay, now I would not suggest you guys to do that. You cannot answer an RC without reading it. बिकॉज गाइज आप लोग को किसके लिए सिलेक्ट कर रहे हैं, एमबीए के लिए सिलेक्ट कर रहे हैं ना आप। JBIMS को क्या बोलते हो, यू कॉल इट द CEO फैक्ट्री, है ना, CEO फैक्ट्री बुलाते हो आप, CEOs बनने वाले हो आप MBA करने वाले हो. Do you really think that they're going to give you such RCs where you can answer the questions without even reading the RC? No. Do you think that you can answer all the questions through reverse reading? Okay, probably yes, you can, but that will take actually a lot more time. हर क्वेश्चन को पढ़ना, उसका आंसर ढूंढना, पता भी नहीं आपको किस पैराग्राफ में आंसर है, डिफरेंट पैराग्राफ्स में डिफरेंट ऑप्शंस हो सकते हैं, सबको ढूंढना, that's more time consuming actually. So don't do all of that, don't do these tricks and gimmicks and all that. अगर आपको सच में शॉर्टकट चाहिए तो आप अपना रीडिंग स्पीड बढ़ाओ, that's the best shortcut. Okay, reading speed and skimming and scanning. So that's what I suggest, guys. I don't suggest reverse reading. What I suggest is that you skim and scan the RC passage, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. Skimming and scanning means we are not going to focus on every single word of the RC. We are not going to focus on every single line of the RC. We're just going to take the important points and we're going to read the passage in a skimmed manner. Okay, that's what I want you to focus on. Okay, तो वो मैं आपको सिखाऊंगी. Second mistake जो students करते हैं RC में, वो बोलते हैं कि मैम पहले questions देख लेते हैं, समझ में आ जाएगा कैसे questions है, फिर RC पढ़ लेते हैं, फिर questions पे आएंगे. टाइम वेस्ट होगा गाइस, दैट्स ऑल, और कुछ नहीं होगा, टाइम वेस्ट होगा विच यू कैन नॉट अफोर्ड इन द महाराष्ट्र CET एग्जामिनेशन, तो वो भी मत करना. ओके, राइट. सो गाइस लेट्स स्टार्ट विद दिस. ओके, मोर ऑन स्ट्रैटेजी, मोर ऑन टिप्स, टेक्निक्स एक्सेट्रा मैं आपको बताती जाऊंगी, बट ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए ना कि आई जस्ट टॉक अबाउट द मिठाई और आपको खिलाऊं ही नहीं. Right, so let's have a look at this. What we'll do is I'll take a PYQ and I will show you how exactly you can solve that RC passage, okay, or skim and scan basically, and then we'll try and solve it. Okay, just one sec, I'll just open that file. Okay, I'm going to take this passage. This is a PYQ. ठीक है, ये प्रीवियस ईयर का RC है. इज इट क्लियरली विजिबल गाइस टू एवरीवन? यस. और आप देख सकते हो गाइस इस RC से हमारे पास टोटली 5 क्वेश्चन है. ठीक है, लेंथ अलग अलग आते हैं गाइस, कभी कभी बहुत छोटे RCs आते हैं, कभी कभी थोड़े से लंबे आते हैं, मतलब 600 वर्ड्स के अराउंड आ जाता है. लैंग्वेज सिंपल है तो डरना मत, इट इज मोर फैक्चुअल. अगर आप इंडियन न्यूज़पेपर्स पढ़ते आ रहे हो तो भी आप क्लियर कर सकते हो. Okay, these RCs you can easily do it. Okay, right guys, so first जैसे RC आपको दिखता है, straight away you start reading the RC. Okay, अब आपको read कैसे करना है, you have to read very smartly. Memorize नहीं करना है, रट्टा नहीं मारना है. एक और प्रॉब्लम स्टूडेंट्स बताते हैं कि मैम RC सॉल्व पढ़ लेते हैं, याद नहीं रहता है. गाइस, याद नहीं रहता मतलब आपको याद करना भी नहीं, रट्टा नहीं मारना है ना. If you try and to mug up, if you try to register the details, only then you will forget it, but you don't even have to do that. आपको बस समझना है कि हर पैरा का रोल क्या है, फंक्शन क्या है, where what is given. So when there's a question, you can always come back and check what is the author's main point about the topic. That's all. That's all you have to crack. Okay, right. चलो पढ़ते हैं. Okay, right guys. It is hard to exaggerate the decrepitude of infrastructure in much of the rich world. Decrepitude, okay, decrepitude मतलब अगर आपको suppose meaning नहीं पता है, at least root word से देख लो. It says DE, उसका generally एक negative meaning आता है. Decrepit basically means a very a bad condition. So they're basically talking about a bad condition of infrastructure in the rich world. Now you will see that a lot of examples and statistics are given. You don't have to read them completely in detail. You don't have to memorize them. उसको skim and scan करो. इस passage में तो skimming and scanning का scope बहुत ज़्यादा है. See, 1 in 3 railway bridges in Germany is over 100 years old. In America, the average bridge is 42 years old, etc., etc. ये सब आपको याद नहीं रहने वाला है. So just keywords ना, just keep picking up these keywords. Okay, what are the keywords? Basically, they are talking about traffic jams. They are talking about congestion at airports. Okay, then power outages. Okay, just keep picking the keywords. Right, then it says global backlog of spending needed to bring infrastructure up to scratch will reach 15 trillion and so on and so forth. So backlog of spending hai. These countries are not spending on infrastructure. Okay, they are not spending on infrastructure. Their investment in infrastructure was only 2.5 when it should have been 3.5. Okay, so basically we just get to know that they are not spending on infrastructure. And finances have been racked by the crisis cutback. Did you just see that? I have not read the details. I have not read these examples. I'm just picking up the main point. And then I know that, okay, this passage is talking about infrastructure in the rich world. It's given examples ki infrastructure shabby kyun hai. And they are saying ki backlog of spending bahut zyada hai. They are not spending enough. There is a financial crisis. That's all. Ho gaya khatam. Okay, in your own words, just try and understand the topic. That's all. Try and just filter out the important information. However, whenever you come across such contradictory words, you know that it is important. Over the past 6 years, the cost of repairing old infrastructure or building new projects has been much cheaper than normal. Abhi guys, काफी cheap हो चुका है. Okay, thanks to interest rates, spare capacity, okay. The infrastructure, okay. ऐसे आपको पढ़ना है, okay. मतलब ठीक है. जहाँ important point आएगा वो focus कर लो, बाकी का okay करते जाओ. Okay, that's what I mean to say. The most striking examples of the impact of infrastructure development on the economy are in the emerging markets. Paving roads have helped double school attendance. Now this is saying that agar they improve the infrastructure, if they develop the infrastructure, it has a huge impact on the economy. And they're giving examples कि school attendance बढ़ जाता है if you help, if you're paving roads. And increasing government spending on infrastructure, अगर आप 1% से भी बढ़ाते हैं, would leave the economy 11.7% bigger. So this para basically says that infrastructure has a huge impact on the economy. Even if you spend a little, okay, always the first 2 lines and the last 2 lines are important of every para. Even if you spend 1% on infrastructure more, it will leave your economy 11.7% bigger. That means it helps the economy. Okay, that's all. So this basically talks about that infrastructure development has become cheaper and it has a huge impact on the economy. Did you understand this, guys? Clear with this, everyone? Can we move to the next para? Now, what next para? Planning constraints play their part. So there are planning constraints. Why are they not able to, spend so much on infrastructure, or why are they not able to improve their infrastructure? Because there is a lot of hurdles. There are a lot of planning constraints. Okay. Now, ये बोल रहा है, it takes 4 years to get the permits. Okay, and basically बता रहा है कि बहुत time जा रहा है. It's not yet being completed. It takes a lot of time and planning constraints are there. तो ऐसे आप सिर्फ important points pick कर लेना. ठीक है, तो यहाँ तक उसका example दिया. There's also a lot of scope for modernization without undue disruption. Now, author is saying अब इसके solutions क्या है? इसके suggestions क्या है? So he says there's a lot of scope for modernization. Okay, like adding a layer of plastic on top of an asphalt road can increase its lifespan by 1/3. Investments in technology karo. Digital monitoring systems. Such repairs and improvements gives higher returns. They are quicker. Okay, so if you're searching for a way to pep up the growth, then you need look no further. मतलब यही answer है. So at the end of the passage, the author is giving us a solution or a recommendation. What is that solution or recommendation? There is scope for modernization, invest in technology, repairs and improvements. उस पे focus करो. Okay, did you understand the passage, guys? You don't have to read every single word, every single line in detail. Get the gist of each paragraph. And usually every para talks about a different angle or a different point. Like for example, the first para basically said, okay, the bad condition of infrastructure and they are not spending enough. This says infrastructure development has become cheaper and infrastructure development can have a role to play in the development of the economy. This para basically talks about why ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है, क्योंकि प्लानिंग कंस्ट्रेंट्स है, स्लो है, एंड बट इट्स ऐसे कि टेक्नोलॉजी है, मॉडर्नाइजेशन है, ऐसे करो ना तुम, ये क्विकर भी होगा, चीपर भी होगा, ऐसे करो ना तुम. दैट्स ऑल. Did you understand this, guys? Clear with this, everyone? Okay, now it's your role, guys, to tell me the answer to these questions. So I've explained the paras to you. Now you have to tell me the answer to these questions. Okay, let's start. First question. Which of the following best sums up the author's view? Author's view of infrastructure development. Come on, guys, tell me. What do you think? What is the answer to this? Come on. Come on, guys, tell me. What do you think? What's the answer to the first question? Which of the following best sums up the author's view of infrastructure development? First one says there is nothing that can be done to remedy the present state of infrastructure. ये बोल रहा है कि कोई रेमेडी नहीं है, कोई सोल्यूशन नहीं है. अरे कैसे नहीं है? ऑफ कोर्स दिया है ना, सोल्यूशन दिया है. टेक्नोलॉजी में इन्वेस्ट करो, मॉडर्नाइजेशन करो. Infrastructure development should be entrusted to private entities. This is not given anywhere, and this is not even the main point of the author. Utilization of technology. Last para ka role dekho. Last para basically talks about investment in technology. Global backlog of infrastructure will be wiped out by 2030. No. The share of GDP devoted to infrastructure should be lowered. Absolutely not. The author in fact says कि that should be increased. Very good, guys. I'm very happy. The answer is C. Wonderful. तो आ गया एक क्वेश्चन आपकी किटी में. चलो नेक्स्ट वन, सेकंड क्वेश्चन. What is the central theme of the passage? Central theme of the passage means an option, of course, which is true according to the passage, also which reflects more of the author's opinion. Why has the author written the passage? And if it's a central theme, मतलब वो सिर्फ एक पैरा या दो पैरा इसमें मेंशन नहीं है. Basically, हर पैरा more or less contributes to that point. Why has the author written the passage? What does he want to show? What does he want to prove? ठीक है, उस पे focus करो. So what is the central or underlying theme of the passage? Infrastructure in developed countries has not been maintained as it should. Now see, this is true according to the passage. उन्होंने अच्छे से maintain नहीं किया है, ये सही है. There's nothing, मतलब ये गलत नहीं है option, it is सही. Let's keep it on hold. But after the financial crisis, developed countries are unable to invest in infrastructure. They are investing in infrastructure, पर उतना अच्छे से नहीं कर पा रहे. Engineering and infrastructure in Europe and America is a marvel. नहीं, first line ही बोल दिया है कि एकदम decrepitude condition है, एकदम बुरी condition है. Developed economy is in the midst of a crisis from which it will not recover. ये गलत है. Infrastructure improvement can lead to improvement in economy. ये भी true है. Now, if you compare A and E, guys, see, the para starts off with the problem, but at the end of it, you know, the next para, the second para, the third para, all of these talk about why you should improve it and how it can improve your economy. So I'm very happy. The main theme over here is E. Wonderful. Excellent work, guys. Wonderful. Chalo, next one. What does the author want to convey through the GDP? ठीक है, उन्होंने GDP का वर्ड यहाँ पे क्यों मेंशन किया है? He says ना कि अगर आप थोड़ा सा और GDP का स्पेंडिंग बढ़ाओगे, आपकी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर अच्छी हो सकती है, आपकी इकोनॉमी अच्छी हो सकती है. सो वो GDP का रोल क्या है अकॉर्डिंग टू द ऑथर? कम ऑन, व्हाट डज द ऑथर want to convey through the usage of GDP? See, and if you're ever confused, there is no harm in going back to the passage and checking it. Okay, always remember the passage is always in front of you. Come on. What do you think? What is the answer, guys? Suraj, good. What about the others? Come on, everyone. What do you think? Answer क्या है? Answer is GDP is not a true indicator. Developing countries, this should be faster. See, but they're not comparing the infrastructure. No, why is he mentioned? What does the author want to convey? Like, what is his main point? Why has he mentioned GDP? The main point, guys, of why he's mentioned GDP is, अगर आप थोड़ा सा भी GDP का spending बढ़ाओगे, तो आपकी इकोनॉमी बहुत बढ़ जाएगी. If you increase your spending on infrastructure, your economy will reap the benefits. ये मेन पॉइंट है. हमेशा गाइज फर्स्ट एंड द लास्ट लाइन्स पे ज्यादा फोकस करना. ओके, सो गाइज दैट इज व्हाई योर आंसर ऑप्शन इज एक्चुअली ए. Infrastructure development can boost the economy of developed countries tremendously. If you invest even 1% of your GDP on them, if you increase that spending, it will increase your economy. Okay, it is not about what it's an indicator of. It is not about comparing the GDP of developing countries with developed countries. You know, the impact on growth is negligible. No, अगर आप अच्छा spend करोगे तो impact on growth will be huge. So guys, answer option is A. A correct है. Okay, very good, Jay. Got it, guys? Did you understand this? Next one. Tell me, fourth one. Which of the following cannot? Guys, read the questions always carefully. It says, which of the following cannot be inferred from the passage? Come on, which of the following cannot be inferred from the passage? What do you think? Come on, everyone. Fourth question, what do you think? क्या लगता है आपको फोर्थ का आंसर? Much of infrastructure in Europe, though ancient, is in good repair. Guys, it is not in good condition. ये this we cannot. This is wrong ना. So हाँ, this is not. This is cannot वाला आंसर. तो of course हमारे ऑप्शन में A होना चाहिए, पर आपको ये ऑप्शन हम लोग हटा देंगे. ठीक है, E option is out. At present, there is no way developing countries can reduce the infrastructure deficit. First of all, para developing countries के बारे में है ही नहीं. They are not the ones who are facing the deficit. It is the rich countries or it is the developed countries. Okay, so this also cannot. हमारे ऑप्शन में B भी होना चाहिए. Infrastructure development is time consuming but need not be expensive. But guys, ये बोला है ना लास्ट में कि इट कैन बी क्विकर है, क्विकली हो सकता है ना. तो इट इज टाइम कंज्यूमिंग, ये भी गलत है. दिस ऑल्सो कैन नॉट बी इन्फर्ड. ओके, सो व्हाट इज योर आंसर ऑप्शन? योर आंसर इज ऑल A, B एंड C. टाइम कंज्यूमिंग नहीं है, क्विकली भी हो सकता है. क्लियरली दिया है, दे आर मच क्विकर टू इनिशिएट. जरूरी नहीं है कि आप टाइम कंज्यूमिंग ही करो. Okay, next one. Which of the following factors has impacted infrastructure in developed countries? क्यों, मतलब infrastructure अच्छा क्यों नहीं है उनका? Come on, what do you think? Fifth one, guys, what do you think? प्रोजेक्ट इम्प्लीमेंटेशन स्लगिश या स्लो था. यस, मतलब प्लानिंग कंस्ट्रेंट्स है, बहुत टाइम लगा देते हैं कंप्लीट करने में. फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस है. यस. सुअर एंड अनयूजुअल वेदर कंडीशंस, ये कहीं मेंशन नहीं है. सो दैट्स व्हाई योर आंसर ऑप्शन ओवर हियर विल बी ओनली B एंड C. ओके, आंसर ऑप्शन इज वेरी गुड. यस, करेक्ट पार्ट. गॉट इट गाइज? डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस? यस, समझ में आया आपको? बट गाइज, आरसी रिक्वायर्स अ लॉट ऑफ प्रैक्टिस. ठीक है, अगर आप एक हफ्ता भी अगर डेली आप 3-4 आरसीज करोगे तो आपका आरसी गेम एकदम स्ट्रांग हो जाएगा. एंड देन यू विल बी एबल टू टैकल इट विद कॉन्फिडेंस, विद एक्यूरेसी एंड टाइम भी मैनेज हो जाएगा. but you have to practice it. Okay, so guys, अब जो हमारे next sessions होंगे, you know, this week we have a marathon and we have other live sessions. I'll try to bring about a mixed bag of exercise. कई लोग बोल रहे थे vocabulary भी चाहिए, grammar भी चाहिए, RC भी चाहिए, CR भी चाहिए, तो we'll try to manage it. ठीक है, RCs भी लेंगे, वोकैबुलरी के भी काफ़ी सेशंस लूंगी मैं, ग्रामर के भी काफ़ी सेशंस लूंगी, बट यू हैव टू गाइज बी देयर एंड यू हैव टू सॉल्व इट, एंड यू ऑल्सो हैव टू आफ्टर द सेशन ऑल्सो यू हैव टू गो बैक एंड वर्क ऑन दीज एरियाज. ओके, एंड क्योंकि एग्जाम बहुत करीब आ चुका है, अगर आप भी चाहते हो कि हम लोग कुछ और एरियाज पे क्लासेस लाएं, लाइक इन VRC, इफ देयर इज अ पर्टिकुलर एरिया दैट्स really an Achilles heel for you, you can let me know and I will surely bring about those areas. ठीक है guys, so आज के लिए यहीं पे बिकॉज आपकी नेक्स्ट क्लास है गाइज 7 o'clock को, जो आशीष सर लेंगे. ठीक है, सो प्लीज मेक श्योर दैट यू आर प्रेजेंट देयर. ओके, आज 7 को आशीष सर है और 9 को अमित सराना सर है. होपफुली द सेशन इज हेल्प्ड यू. ठीक है, एंड गाइस महाराष्ट्र, आप में से कई लोग पूछ रहे हैं महाराष्ट्र CET के कोर्स के बारे में, मॉक्स के बारे में. तो गाइस अगर फुल फ्लेज प्रिपरेशन चाहिए आपको, सारे लाइव क्लासेस चाहिए, मॉक्स चाहिए, तो बैरली गाइस, मतलब 1499 में, मतलब 1500 रुपीज़ में आपको सब कुछ मिलता है. सो डोंट इवन थिंक ट्वाइस गाइज, ऑनेस्टली, बिकॉज दिस विल ब्रिंग यू लॉट क्लोजर टू योर ड्रीम्स. यू कैन ऑल्सो एनरोल फॉर अ CAT बैचेस. So yes guys, thank you everyone, thank you for attending. Do make sure to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you all in our next live class. Take care everyone, bye bye. Thank you so much for attending. Take care guys, bye bye. Bye everyone, take care.